Coming up on Mountain News this morning, are you a Kentucky Power customer? Officials say you could see a big increase on your bill soon. How leaders are hoping to get you involved in the conversation before the increase. And one Eastern Kentucky community is preparing to go pink for a weekend. And no, it has nothing to do with Barbie. We talked to local leaders about why shopping local makes a big difference.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News This Morning.
Good morning, I'm Olivia Calfee. We are coming up on 5 a.m. on November 17th. Now let's check in with Chief Forecaster Brandon Robinson for a look at your forecast this morning. And Brandon, we still have not seen rain in quite a bit of time. I know that we are expecting some today. When are we supposed to get that?
It'll be a little bit later. It'll be a little bit later this afternoon, but it is on the way. I can promise you that. You're already seeing a few little specks out there on the satellite radar loop for the last 6 hours, but the big stuff is still back out well to our west there. That's the front that's going to be moving through a little bit later today and tonight. Let's take a look at some of those cameras out there this morning. Not too much going on across our region. The WYMT Studios camera will come back in here in just a second, but you'll see a little light traffic on I-64. Not too much going on at Jenkins there, US 119, or at Pikeville, and also down at the London Corbin Airport. Fairly quiet this morning as well. Temperatures in the 40s, 50s, and 60s. 130 there, 39 in Grundy, 58 Jackson, 59 Prestonsburg, 61 in Somerset this morning, and 64 in Irvine. So it's a mild start to the day. Temperatures, I were hoping they'd come down just a little bit more, but they haven't quite yet. So we're ready to go with mid-50s this morning and basically climb about 66. Those rain chances increase as we head deeper in the day. We'll track all that rain for you coming up in just a little bit. Olivia?
All right. Thank you, Brandon. Hundreds of thousands of Kentucky Power customers could see a large rate hike, but before the Public Service Commission will make any decisions on an increase, they are hearing from customers themselves during a series of meetings. Grayson Passmore has more on why Kentucky Power says the increase is necessary and why customers say they won't be able to afford it.
Kentucky Power is requesting new base rates for customers. If approved, their request could mean an increase of 18.3% for the average residential customer.
And it's really discouraging because, like I said, we can't do anything about it at all. And I cannot believe the increase.
Laura Beckwith lives in a close-knit Ashland community. She's one of 163,000 Kentucky Power customers throughout 20 eastern Kentucky counties that could face the rate increase if the Kentucky Public Service Commission approves it after a hearing held at the end of the month.
Everything is just going up quicker than what we can catch up to it.
According to the PSC, Kentucky Power is trying to find a way to create nearly $94 million in new revenue every year. Kentucky Power says several severe weather events, a population decline in its service area, and the loss of several large commercial and industrial customers have made it harder to spread out the company's fixed costs. They say a rate hike is the main way to fix that. But the company is also trying to finance $470 million in fixed costs through securitization. They say that will lead to increased money revenue from interest payments and can soften the blow to customers.
To make sure the proposal is good for customers and in the public interest. Again, we want to make sure that the customers will pay less under securitization.
Customers like Beckwith tell the PSC they don't see how they'll ever be able to afford an increase like this proposed one.
Just like several of the people in this community.
That was Grayson Passmore reporting. There is one more public informational meeting on November 20th in Pike County. Then the commission will hold the public hearing in Frankfort on November 28th starting at 9 a.m. It's expected to last at least a few days. As the holidays quickly approach, food pantries are dealing with more folks in need of food than usual. Through God's Pantry, New Hope Food Ministries helps hundreds every week in Perry County. There are the staples of canned food and other non-perishable items. However, Ministry Director Bruce Estap says it can also be helpful to receive shelf-stable milk.
We had so many different groups from outside the community that came in and brought stuff, and we would, if somebody come in need, we would give to them. But our primary food pantry is basically Perry County residents.
Bruce Estep says it is very beneficial whenever they are able to give away those items, but he says it is not that often. For some folks, the holiday shopping has already started, but others are probably waiting for Black Friday. However, one Eastern Kentucky community is coming together to give people the opportunity to shop local and catch those deals early, starting today. As many of you know, the hustle and the bustle of the holidays can be overwhelming. But the City of Hazard is easing the stress, partnering with local organizations and stores for an event they're calling Pink Weekend.
This is an opportunity to get a jump on before Black Friday, offering those great deals, getting the community to shop local before they spend their money at the big box stores.
Downtown Coordinator Bailey Richards says the City of Hazard, the Chamber of Commerce, Tourism, and Vision Hazard and local stores are bringing back this pre-pandemic event better than before, aiming to boost tourism and support local.
If you don't have the businesses, you don't have really anything. We could build an amazing park and have wonderful sidewalks and all these different things, but if you don't have a reason to be there, then it doesn't really matter. So we have to foster those relationships, and we have to support our wonderful, wonderful local businesses.
With more than 20 businesses participating, boutique owner Rachel Beverly gave us a special sneak peek of some of the deals she is offering.
I will have a wheel, so if you spend $25, you'll spin the wheel before you check out, and that will give you the percentage of what I will take off of your order. If you spend over $50, then you get a coupon for your next visit.
Among several other deals. However, Beverly says at the end of the day, it's about supporting each other.
Shop local. There's so much in Hazard that people don't realize that we offer. We're all just people trying to make a living, and it helps to have the support of your customers.
On Saturday, the Hazard Perry County Tourism Committee is also sponsoring shuttles so people can ride instead of drive. And Richard says along with great deals, there will be door prizes. For times of the event, visit our website, WYMT.com. And thanks for getting your day started with us here on Mountain News this morning. Coming up, just what exactly did Israeli forces find below Gaza's largest hospital? We have more on the continued search for Israeli hostages as an agreement to release some of them hangs in the balance.
And rain chances are in our forecast as we head later into the day and into the evening. In overnight hours, I'll track them for you in about 3 minutes.